Welcome back to Veil of Time, where we uncover the stories of the past and explore what lies beyond the veil of history. In today's video, we dive deep into the heart of Africa, into one of the most fascinating, resource-rich, yet troubled nations on Earth, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Spanning vast, untamed wilderness, this nation is home to some of the world's most diverse ecosystems, ancient cultures, and a history both tragic and resilient. From its colonial past to the present-day struggles, the DRC remains a complex tapestry of hope, potential, and hardship, geography, and natural wealth. The Democratic Republic of Congo is the second-largest country in Africa and the 11th largest in the world. Covering an area of over 2.3 million square kilometers, it is roughly the size of Western Europe. Its landscape is a breathtaking mosaic of tropical rainforests, savannas, and some of the world's most powerful rivers. At the heart of the DRC is the Congo River, the second largest river in the world by discharge. Surrounding the river is the Congo Basin, home to the world's second largest rainforest, often called the lungs of Africa. This forest not only hosts an incredible array of biodiversity, including endangered species like mountain gorillas, bonobos, and forest elephants, but also serves as a crucial element in the global fight against climate change. But it's not just the rainforests that make the DRC special. Beneath its soil lies an almost unimaginable treasure trove of minerals. Copper, gold, diamonds, cobalt, and coltan are found here in vast quantities, making the DRC one of the richest countries in terms of natural resources. Ironically, it's this wealth that has been a curse as much as a blessing. Early history and kingdoms. Long before the arrival of Europeans, the region now known as the DRC was home to various thriving kingdoms. Among them was the Kingdom of Congo, one of the most powerful African states in the 15th century. With a complex political structure, a thriving economy based on trade, and cultural richness, the Kingdom of Congo had established contact with European powers, particularly the Portuguese. The Congo Kingdom was not the only significant civilization. The Luba and Lunda empires were also highly influential, with advanced systems of governance, trade, and cultural development. These empires contributed greatly to the heritage and identity of the Congolese people today. However, the arrival of Europeans would drastically alter the course of Congolese history. Colonial era, the Belgian rule, and King Leopold II. The fate of the DRC took a dark turn in the late 19th century. In 1885, King Leopold II of Belgium seized control of the region, which became his personal possession known as the Congo Free State. What followed was one of the most brutal colonial regimes in history. Leopold's regime turned the Congolese people into forced laborers, primarily to extract rubber, a resource in high demand due to the Industrial Revolution. The rubber industry, driven by Leopold's greed, brought untold suffering to millions of Congolese. Entire villages were destroyed, and people were mutilated or killed for failing to meet production quotas. It is estimated that during Leopold's reign, between 10 and 15 million people died due to forced labor, famine, and disease. After international outcry, Leopold was forced to relinquish control in 1908, and the Congo became a Belgian colony. Yet, even under Belgian rule, exploitation and oppression persisted. Independence and the rise of Mobutu. By the mid-20th century, the winds of change were sweeping across Africa, and Congo was no exception. In 1960, the DRC finally gained its independence from Belgium, with Patrice Lumumba becoming its first prime minister. However, the joy of independence was short-lived. Lumumba's vision for a united, independent Congo was met with strong opposition, both domestically and internationally. The Cold War played a crucial role in Congo's politics, with the US and Soviet Union vying for influence over the resource-rich nation. In a dramatic turn of events, Lumumba was ousted from power, captured and assassinated in 1961, a move backed by Western powers. In the aftermath, chaos reigned. But by 1965, Colonel Joseph Désiré Mobutu seized power, renaming the country Zaire and establishing one of the longest-running dictatorships in African history. What might have been if Lumumba had lived and fulfilled his vision for a united Congo. The First and Second Congo Wars. By the early 1990s, Mobutu's grip on power was weakening. Economic decline, rampant corruption, and increasing domestic unrest were signs that his reign was nearing its end. In 1997, after a rebellion led by Laurent Désiré Kabila, Mobutu fled the country, marking the end of an era. However, the fall of Mobutu did not bring peace. Instead, the DRC plunged into one of the deadliest conflicts since World War II, the First Congo War. Laurent Kabila became president, but his government faced immediate challenges, including internal strife and foreign intervention. In 1998, the Second Congo War, also known as Africa's World War, erupted. It involved 9 African nations and over 25 armed groups, driven largely by control over Congo's immense natural resources. The war officially ended in 2003, but its impact was devastating. Over 5 million people are estimated to have died, mainly from disease and starvation. The eastern regions of the DRC remain volatile to this day, with ongoing violence from various militias. Challenges of the modern DRC. Today, the DRC remains a country of contrasts, immense potential overshadowed by immense challenges. It is home to over 95 million people, with a rapidly growing population. Despite its natural wealth, most Congolese live in poverty, with limited access to education, healthcare, and basic infrastructure. The eastern part of the country, in particular, remains mired in conflict. Armed groups continue to exploit mineral resources like coltan and diamonds, often through child labor and horrific conditions. These minerals are critical for the global electronics industry, yet their extraction has led to what is often referred to as the blood minerals trade, culture, and identity. Amidst the challenges, the DRC boasts a rich and diverse cultural heritage. It is home to over 200 ethnic groups, each with its own language, customs, and traditions. Music in particular plays a vital role in Congolese society. The DRC is the birthplace of genres like soukous and rumba, which have influenced music across Africa and the world. Congolese art, dance, and fashion also reflect the country's deep connection to its history and environment. From the masks of the Pendi people to the vibrant clothing and street art of Kinshasa, the DRC's cultural identity remains strong, despite centuries of upheaval. The road ahead. The Democratic Republic of Congo stands at a crossroads. Its history is one of immense struggle, but also of immense potential. The road to peace, stability, and prosperity is fraught with challenges: corruption, conflict, poverty, and the ongoing exploitation of its natural resources. But there is hope. International aid, combined with grassroots efforts by the Congolese people, is beginning to bear fruit. Organizations are working to provide healthcare, education, and economic opportunities. Environmental conservation efforts are underway to protect the Congo Basin, one of the world's most vital ecosystems, and global awareness of the country's challenges is growing. What can the world do to help the DRC realize its potential while respecting its sovereignty and people's dignity? From ancient kingdoms to colonialism, from dictatorship to democracy, the Democratic Republic of Congo remains a land of contrasts. It is a country where hope and hardship walk hand in hand. But if history has taught us anything, it is that the Congolese people, with their resilience and strength, will continue to persevere. The future of the DRC is not yet written, and its potential remains as vast as its land. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time, beyond the veil of history. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit the like button, leave us a comment with your thoughts or questions, and share it with others to help spread the story of the DRC. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of Veil of Time. Join us next time as we continue exploring the stories that shape our present and future, beyond the veil of time.